Welcome, tribe! So happy to have you, to see you. Woo! This is now kind of the beginning of the second chapter after all the beautiful conversations we had in Bali. We're kicking off now the second part here in London.
Season 2! Season 1 was in Bali and now season 2 is in London.
So there's like a little shift and it's amazing to be back, and I'm so honored and so happy to have my beautiful friend Isabelle here joining me today.
Oh my god, you make me blush. Like, I've been here and Simona has been so welcoming and nice, and she's always like spreading her compliments and good energy, and I'm just like, oh my god.
Thank you, so happy to have you. So we have reconnected. I was lucky to meet Isabelle in India end of last year. We both went to an ashram in Rishikesh, and that's how we connected. And now, as soon as I came back to London, she's here. So I'm very happy to have her here joining the MOON.RISE. So it would be amazing, Isabelle, if you can tell and share a little bit about what you're doing, the work you're doing with the community, with the tribe.
Yeah, I'd love to. So my name is Isabelle. I'm from Belgium. I live in a city north of Brussels, Antwerp. And I have an online yoga business which is called the Adiyogini. And so I teach yoga. I'm a vinyasa yoga teacher. I do ashtanga. And next to that, I've been documenting my life for almost 4 years right now. So I have a YouTube channel which is called Isabelle Vlogs, and that focuses on my life, which is like focused on veganism, minimalism, and travel and yoga. So those are like the main topics that I typically talk about and share about. I'm very active on all social media channels. Yeah, that's what I do more or less.
Yeah, it's super exciting, and I love the way you're tying it, bringing it all together with kind of minimalism, then about nutrition. I know you're very passionate about being vegan, and then also as a yoga teacher you're empowering people. So we had a little conversation earlier which is about like how can we actually live a conscious lifestyle.
Oh yeah.
So, and it's so interesting, and especially also what happens as we start to become more and more conscious. Like so many things in our life start to change.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's been a journey for me. It's not that like one day I woke up and I was a vegan, I was a minimalist, I did yoga, I did meditation. No. It's been like my journey. It started in 2013 when I did a transcendental meditation workshop in Denmark. So back then I was still smoking, I was still drinking, I was on an exchange, so I studied journalism, and I studied journalism in Denmark. And a friend of mine, she hosted a meditation workshop, and I had no idea what meditation was, but I really thought that the person, like my friend, she was really cool. I looked up to her and I was like, oh my god, if she's doing it, I want to do it too.
She did a good job.
Yeah, because she was actually the first person that I met who didn't smoke, who didn't drink, but she was still like partying and going out and doing cool stuff and eating healthy, and I had never met a person like that. So now I'm like super grateful like that I saw her, and I knew because Carl Jung has this concept of the golden shadow. Have you heard of it? So the golden shadow, like you have shadow sides, and the golden shadow is this concept that when you see people that you're like drawn to, that you look up to, that are like resonating, like you're like, wow, what they're doing, that's a golden shadow, and that means that they trigger a part in you that's actually like dormant in you.
Wow,
and
that's beautiful.
Yeah, and now when I look back on my journey, I had like a lot of points like that like I saw these people that like, oh my, like now I have it with digital nomads. When I meet these people that are traveling the world, it's like I feel it in myself.
Same here actually, yes.
And it's called the golden shadow. So now I knew that like what she was doing back then, like it triggered something in me because it was in me. Anyway, let's fast. So I learned meditation. It was life-changing. The next year, so 2014, I became vegan. And it was like all the pieces of the puzzle came together, like, oh, for health, for the environment. I was like, I saw YouTube videos and I was like, I can go back now. Now I have this information. And the food journey was really interesting. I'm still on a journey.
Yes,
it never stops.
Yes.
But I've learned so much about myself, about food, and this is what I've been sharing on my YouTube channel. Like that's the reason why I started it, because I want to share my vegan journey. And I think there was like 2 years I was just dabbling with the veganism, and then like minimalism came on my path. So I started downsizing, not buying clothes anymore, because I knew I wanted to travel, so I want to live light.
I love it.
And that was also a very growth process, because you learn that often you buy things, you purchase things, not because you need it, but because you want to feel like lacking. Like that, like you feel empty, and you think that when you buy something that it will solve your problem. I would always think, oh, I just need one more dress, one more pair of shoes, and then my wardrobe will be perfect. But what I was actually saying was like, if I get this, then I will be perfect, because I'm not perfect. And like all these things
can very much resonate.
They're
Has
all
been part of my
reflections.
journey, the same thing. Yes.
Yeah, and then yoga came on my path, and now it's all just like coming together. So it's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I love it, and it's so interesting now that you talk about it. Like there are actually a few things in our life that start to change, and it seems to be similar for most of us.
Yeah, like a lot of people are waking up, and I've noticed that so many of us, we're all having the same experiences, because when I write my posts right now, I call it channeling, and I know like this has a connotation, like you can imagine a lot of things about it, but like often like I just get through what I want to share, and it just comes through, and I write my posts and I share it immediately, and immediately I get responses of people that say, oh my god, I've been feeling the same way, like you really, like you nailed it, what you were sharing. And the thing is, we all have this gift to tap into what's going on around us, but we're caught up in our head. And then like when I used to create, I would write, and then I would think, oh no, this is not good enough, like I should like edit a bit more, I need to make it more fancy, or yada yada yada. But now I'm experimenting with just saying what comes through me, owning it, and I see so much response. Like it's all connected, and you just need to tap into it and then share it. It's very cool. I love what you're saying, and then it kind of becomes very pure what we're sharing, you know, and it's like not second guessing the information, but just letting it come through. Absolutely. Amazing. I feel that's also in MOON.RISE, kind of, that we can kind of share this information, because we're all receiving like a part of the puzzle, I feel. And it's like, how can we make this puzzle together and come together to share? And we also had an interesting conversation earlier, know that actually now in this time we suddenly have all the social media and internet available, and so our community is starting to really organize ourselves, and we have all these amazing events and circles, so we can come together and raise the vibration. I think that's what it's about. Yeah, so it's really a very unique time that we're in right now, because we're all instantly connected with each other. Like even if you live in like a very small city in the middle of nowhere, you can connect with like-minded people everywhere. That's like unique, you know? And it's you see like these communities coming together from all over the world, and we're sharing things, and this would never have been possible before. And I think that's why it's accelerating so fast. Yes, that's true. It's accelerating, and this year is big. Oh yeah, but I think 2020 is gonna be the big year. Wow. Like when I talk with people, like the year 2020, it always comes back. Wow. Like it's I'm working towards 2030, and I hear it often. So I feel that the energy is building up. So yes. I think it's gonna be a major year. Wow, so exciting. Yeah, like now everyone is getting ready. We're all on our journey. We're stepping up our game. Like we're releasing a lot of emotions. Like last year I did so much shadow work. Yes. I worked with a coach that helped me release limiting beliefs about myself, that I could express myself more authentically and just share my gifts with the world. But I had to release so many dark emotions, things that I had suppressed my whole life. I cried a lot, and I see other people going through the same thing.
Very interesting, because I also said to you, I was working also about limiting beliefs since the beginning of the year, and I've never really done this before. And it was very helpful, and also other friends have mentioned it. So maybe, you know, like we are kind of doing things synchronicity in a way.
Like the universe is always expanding. The universe wants us to grow. And even if you're static, if you're like, oh, my life is good, the universe will always find a way to push you out of your comfort zone. So we all feel that we have important things to share with the world, but it's our ego mind that's holding us back. So it's pushing us. And like I hear, like last winter, it was like, for me it was very intense. For other people it was very intense, because we're just like, we need to step up and release all the emotions and beliefs that are holding us back. And even if you don't want to do it, things will happen in your life that will push you into this space.
Exactly. We just have to go with it.
Because like, for instance, with my job, like I used to work a full-time office job. And like I wanted to quit, but then I didn't. But then like the universe aligned, and it was just like, no, the job is over, you have to go in. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm doing this now.
No, the same. It feels like at some point you don't really have a choice anymore, and you just have to move forward. That's something what's for me very kind of exciting and scary about this whole conscious awakening, that you can't go back. Like once you're kind of aware and you start to take responsibility in your life, and you feel like actually what I make makes a difference, then you can't go back to being asleep. So you can just move forward, grow with it, do your best. And it's like challenging, and it's exciting as well. Like
my life has been so magical. Like you can't believe like how many synchronicities I have. Like it's almost like going instantly, you know, like every day people are like messaging me that want to work together, or like offering me like teaching jobs or collaborations. And okay, like not everything is like a successful project, but you feel the you're getting in the flow. And that's it, like everything is flowing, and you're not like pushing and hustling and struggling anymore, because that's what I would used to do, you know.
I love it, I love it. And I think it's when we get out of this mindset and actually allow things to happen and to flow, then it's easy. For me, it's like when things happen like this, it's a sign that I'm in the right alignment. It's like coming back into this alignment as often as I can, as much as I can.
Because that's like where your personal practice comes in. And so in yoga you have the sadhana, the personal practice. And like you see the hashtag yoga every damn day, and then you see like some fancy Instagram post, and you're just like, yeah, whatever. But what for me, behind the sadhana, the daily practice, is that like every day you start your day by prioritizing your self time. And everyone is different, so you need to see what is important to you. But for me, it's moving my body, like, or I have to do my Ashtanga practice, or a vinyasa practice, or go for a run. I need to move my body. Then I need meditation and journaling. Those are like the 3 cornerstones that I need to do every day. And in the journaling, sometimes it's gratitude, sometimes it's writing down reasons why I'm awesome. If like that's something that I've done now, writing down 50 reasons why you're awesome.
50?
Woo! And then you're like, what the hell, 50 reasons? Like how? And then you start thinking, and you can write down everything. And like these are like practices that I do, like writing down what I'm grateful for, why I'm awesome, like what things that I want to achieve in my life, how I'm feeling, but really like going deep, you know.
And they are so powerful practices.
And that's how you stay aligned, and you can release things. And
love it. Wow, that's beautiful. Love it.
I would, because often I wake up, and then like your mind starts going like, oh my god, what the hell am I doing, like because it's when you're an entrepreneur, it's your responsibility to show up every day and work, because if you don't do it, no one's gonna do it for you.
And stay in the right mindset.
Yeah, and
like,
that's why this personal practice is so important.
I've learned a lot as well about it beginning of this year, and I can completely agree.
Yeah,
it's like vital to set you up. So I was wondering, are there any like special tools or techniques that you would like to share with the tribe? Is there something that, you know, like when you feel a little all over, it helps to come back or to stay aligned along these lines?
Yeah, what has been key for me is the journaling practice, writing. Just write it out. Because before that, like, I've been meditating since 2013, and I would like meditate every day, and the same thoughts would always come back. And okay, you don't identify with them, but they are there. And that means that you need to do something with them.
Exactly.
And it's only through journaling that I was able to release them. That are like, I would write them down and ask myself, okay, for instance, if I always feeling like I don't feel how do I say, so when I create this video, I don't want to upload it. Okay, so that's what's going on in my life. Then I write it down. Okay, why don't I want to upload it? I don't want to upload it because I don't like there's a light that's not good. Okay, why is it not good? And then you, because that's a surface, and it's never about the thing, you know. It's always something down, and then you and then all of a sudden you get these aha moments of like, it's because like I don't feel good enough, or I had like this, and then you can release it. So I really recommend to experiment with that with journaling, but not staying on the surface. Keep asking yourself questions, and I think in yoga it's called like inquiry, or there's also
self-inquiry.
Like self-inquiry. It's also a yogic technique that they use.
Powerful.
So I really like, journaling has been so transformative for me.
Amazing. That sounds amazing. I only started getting more into journaling this year, and I find it's super powerful. Also, for example, one practice we did was just writing what you're angry about. Writing. And all the stuff just has to come out. Just let it go, you know.
But we're holding on. We can't express our emotions. Like, we always have to like, okay, chin up, come on, you need to go for it. That's how we learn to act. But no, you need to like just emotions, energy, emotion.
Love.
And it just needs to go through. And for so many years I would suppress emotions. I would like just hold them back, and you feel it in my energy that there was something. And then these practices help you. And it's the same with yoga. Yoga is the physical body, you know, like in the physical body we store emotions, and the more you practice yoga, you loosen up the knots, the tension, and it allows you to let all the emotions go through. So next to the journaling, also do the yoga practice. Like, it's so important.
It's so important to stay. Wow, Isabelle. Wow, it's amazing. You have so much amazing wisdom to share.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I just love talking about it. I feel like we could
talk for hours, isn't it? It's so beautiful. I love this conversation. I mean, maybe we have to do like a whole series or something. I don't know what you think, tribe. But I mean, I feel I've learned so much, and it's been such an inspiration also to hear about your journey, to hear about your awakening, and now how you're actually going to support people. And you're doing amazing coaching. It's also interesting for the tribe. Check out please what Isabelle is doing. She's doing amazing coaching. She's offering amazing things. So we will post the links. And please, and also feedback, comment, and have a look at what she's doing.
Just come check out the Adiyogini. You can find me on YouTube, Isabelle Vlogs. Just say hi. You can even add me on Facebook. Don't be shy, just come over. And I love talking about this stuff.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Feels like, wow, we are such a beautiful, amazing tribe. I'm so happy.
Thank you.
Thank you, love.
And for the beautiful
Thank
t-shirt.
you.
Look at these beautiful t-shirts.
Thank you,
I love them.
Isabelle. Happy love. Yes, we have the moon here in our hearts. Love you. See you soon.